This is JR and I'm bringing you a gameplay. I ended up going 61 and 24 with my intervention to started slapping some people with my penis, and I don't know, and we're playing on some high res. I don't know, maybe you're blind and you can't see because you were masturbating and you got some in your eye, but I mean, I digress. Giggity. Anyway, so I got a couple things to talk about today. First of all, I gotta say that I went on a 26 kill streak here. In this clip, I ended up going on a 26 kill streak with the help of my Predator missile and my Harrier, which did not really help me at all. But my chopper gunner got me with my Predator missile, got me my 26 kill streak along with that last snipe right after I got done with it. So I hope that you like this gameplay because I ended up going 61 and 24 with my intervention, which was pretty sexy. One of my best gameplays I've ever had. Pretty amazing since I got it with my intervention. Anyways, I got a couple things to talk about. First of all, the AC-130 is gone, finished, done with, and replaced with the AC-130 series. I'm going to try to make a montage every week at least. Maybe it might not have the best clips. Maybe I don't have to record for a whole week, but I don't care anymore. Y'all want montages. Y'all like them. And I got 100 views on my last one, and it would make my... And you know, the only thing I asked all of my subscribers to do for me on Christmas was to watch that video. That's all I wanted. So if you haven't already, make sure you go watch my Christmas montage. Alright, and let's see. I'd also like to thank all of you for liking the video, liking my montage, that is, and it really made my day to see that I got over 10 likes on it, or I think close to 10 likes if not. So, I mean, that really surprised me. I didn't expect everyone to actually do it. I really expected most of y'all not to. So, I mean, that was pretty impressive to me. And I looked straight at that guy. I did not see him. What the fuck? I'm such a retard. Man, JR, you're such a tard! Anyway, so, wow, I'm so stupid. Also, I'd like to say I'm planning on buying a new computer because I want to do some 3D animations. I also really want to do 64-bit videos because I can't render in 32-bit floating point, which would make my videos a lot better in quality. So, I mean, I think I got $2,000 or $3,000 more to save up. I'm planning on buying a really good Mac, and I just want to know what y'all think about it because I'm not really that much of a computer whiz. And leave it down in the comments below. Also, and finally, I would like to say that I'm building a helicopter for Science Olympiad, so that's why I'm not going to be putting up very many videos this week. And yeah, that's it. So today we're going to talk about some embarrassing stories. My first embarrassing story is when I was younger. I used to be a really mean kid. Okay, so my parents were always abusive. And, like, for example, I remember them throwing silverware at each other across the kitchen, yelling at each other and stuff like that when I was a kid. But, I mean, they don't do that anymore. But, you know, when I was a kid, that's what I was exposed to. Yeah, maybe it fucked me up a little bit, but, you know, it's whatever. I'm still who I am today. I'm not going to go ahead and complain about that shit. So, when I was a kid, I used to love seeing people in pain. I would just, like, laugh at them whenever they got hurt. So apparently, I don't remember doing this myself, but when I was like 2 or 3 years old, I hit my niece over the head with a video cassette tape. You know those tapes that you put in a VCR that has film in the top of them, right? The little rolls of film. So I hit her over the head and broke a VHS tape, or VCS, whatever it's called, over her head, which was I thought it was pretty funny listening to that. I never thought I would be the kind of person who did that, but yeah, I did it. You're probably like, wow, that wasn't so embarrassing. But yeah, that's one of my embarrassing stories. I got a lot more time left, so I could tell a lot of them. So, you know, I'm probably just gonna tell the worst ones and build up to my best ones. So. Oh yeah, and another embarrassing story. Okay, so when I was a kid, also, I had asthma problems to the point where I was hospitalized sometimes, and I mean, many of y'all don't know this, but I mean, that's what I was told, is I was hospitalized sometimes. I don't know, I don't remember it. But anyway, so I do remember I had a little machine for whenever my asthma attacks were really bad. I don't ever remember using it, but apparently I must have at some point because it was in the house, and I actually still got it, I believe, somewhere. I don't have asthma problems anymore, but I don't know when I grew out of it. But that's just how it was. So I remember when I was 4 or 5 or 6, we first came down here to a family reunion. My dad brought us all the way from Virginia to North Carolina for a family reunion, and after staying down here, I had an asthma attack, and me being the fat ass I am, told my mom, like, oh my god, Reese's Pieces would help me. Please give me some Reese's Pieces. I honestly thought that Reese's Pieces was would actually help me with my asthma attack. I have no idea why. It was just a complete hunch. And my mom actually did give me some Reese's Pieces. And you know, hey, at least I was munching on some candy while I was having my asthma attack. How many kids could say that they were munching on Reese's Pieces while having an asthma attack and could hardly breathe? I was such a fat ass. I was about as round as a fucking pumpkin. So that was me and my stupidity back then. Another story. No, I don't have very long stories. I'm sorry, not like so awesome that I got like 7-page long stories. Okay. Alright, here's a really weird one. So, when I was a kid, I loved to get like handcuffed to chairs and then, like, you know, get myself uncuffed and shit like that. Pulling those Houdinis. I loved magic tricks. I loved wrestling, shit like that. All the stuff that was fake, and I always believed in it. So, what I would do is my dad or, you know, someone would always handcuff me to, like, cause I got these little, like, I had these little, like, children's handcuffs, and like he would like handcuff me to the chair, and then I would get myself out by twiddling out and, like, you know, unlocking it. By the way, this is a bullshit thing right here. I hit him with my throwing knife, and I swear to God I should have hit him, and I fucking got hit markers, and then I got hit marker collateral, and then I was like, what the fuck, this is like the worst ever. But anyways, continuing on. So I always like to do all that shit and, you know, like, get myself out of weird situations like that. So one day, and I do remember doing this, we had like a backyard with some trees, some dogs and chickens and cats and everything of that sort. So I thought it would be a great idea to lock myself in a chicken's cage. And for some odd reason, I remember I was butt naked. So, I mean, it was in the backyard, so, you know, it's whatever. And I did. And you gotta give me props, because I don't know how the fuck I locked the fucking cage from the inside, but I somehow did it. I was a smart little bugger. I do not know how I did it, though. So that was one of the weirdest moments I think I could have talked about. Oh, well, then again, there is always these weird moments, these weird dreams I used to have. Oh my god, y'all are gonna be like, JR, TMI, TM fucking I. But I used to dream that I went to school in my underwear, and it was super embarrassing just in my dream to dream it. So. Anyways, I used to always have these weird ass dreams where, like, it was reoccurring too. Like, I would always be going to school in my underwear, like, and it was so fucking creepy because it felt like it was real. And I mean, like, I don't think I've ever actually went to school in my underwear like Pwn Star for Hire did when he was a kid. And by the way, if y'all want to listen to that commentary, it's in my favorites, and just hit me up and I can give you a link. So. I used to always have these weird ass dreams, and I can tell you one of my weird ass dreams. Man, this is really embarrassing. Okay, so this was actually more recent, like a couple years ago. So one day I was into lucid dreaming, where you can control your dreams, and, you know, where you're aware that you're dreaming while you're dreaming. And one day I dreamt that, and this is after reading about how you can morph objects in your dreams. Like, my dog was in my room sleeping with me, and my dog morphed into this really hot girl, and we started fucking on the floor. So, that's about the weirdest dream I've ever had. And I gotta say, I'm not really comfortable saying it, but, you know, it's whatever. Y'all gonna be like, Jerry, you're so gay, and, like, I'm gonna be like, oh, shit. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this gameplay. We're coming up to the end of it, and yes, I just got nerfed. So I really liked recording this gameplay for you, And if you want more gameplays like these, I'm going to be using my sniper a lot more, so maybe might be playing some more NW2 too. As I said 2-2. But anyways, so I hope that you liked the video. Make sure that you leave a comment, a like, and subscribe if you haven't already. Tell some of your friends. Tell me what you thought about the video. Tell me some of your embarrassing moments, or tell me what you think I should get for as far as a new computer. Thanks and peace out.